In this video we are going to see how to generate the Meet link for a class. So you should know that this is not a regular class which follows the naming convention. It is a class which I have created to demonstrate how to create the Meet link. So don't worry about this particular naming convention which simply I have used to create a class. What is important is how to generate the Meet link. This activity should be performed by all the class teachers for their own class alone. For their own class alone they have to perform the activity. So Meet link can be generated in the dashboard. This window is called as the dashboard of a classroom. It can be generated here or by using the settings menu of the class. So let us see how to generate Meet code in the settings, classroom settings. So here in the previous video I had told you at present let it be visible. Now this can be disabled since the invite is sent to all the students. This classroom code can be disabled so that the students will not be able to use this particular class code and join with their personal IDs. And now generating the Meet link. So here there is this Google Meet icon and generate Meet link. So click on this. So a Meet link is generated, and see this set this visible to students option off. By default it is on, but make it off. Let it not be visible to students. Let them use the link which we are sharing with them, and it will be the same for the entire class for all the subjects. After generating the Meet link, copy it and keep it safe. You can paste it in a notepad and keep it safe, or anywhere, anytime you can come and copy this particular link. This link has to be sent. Don't do this activity now. Wait for the instructions, but have this meeting link with you. And after generating the meeting ID, the meeting link, the settings can be saved. After making this visible to students off and also this class code, disable it, save the settings. Why there is only one Meet ID? So that the students always have to click on that particular Meet ID to attend any class. Just like they are coming to one room for attending all the classes, they will have one ID which all the teachers will be using to conduct classes. Regional Office Chennai has listed down certain roles and responsibilities with respect to the Google Classroom, and role and responsibility of the class teacher comes first. To ensure that all co-class teachers are joined to the classroom, to share with the principal the details of classroom and ensure that principal is added, we have done that. To only use and allow email IDs with Chennai region.in to integrate in the classroom, to create and streamline the e-content in the classes by calendar integration of the class timetable. This point we will do it later. So this is a continuation, and we have completed this activity of adding subjects in the classroom. Let us see the next point. To inform the subject teachers to follow the topics designed while assigning any activity. So we know that in the classroom, subjects are added as topics. So whenever a subject teacher wants to post any material assignment quiz, it has to be done under his or her own topic. The next point, to collect attendance details from each teacher and submit to the principal. How this is going to be implemented will be discussed later. But for this particular point, daily attendance is added as a topic in the classroom. To provide with a fixed link of real-time classes through Google Meet to the principal. So this fixed link of real-time classes, this is the activity which we performed in this video. In the beginning of the video, we generate, as class teachers, we generate a single link which is going to be used by the students for all the classes. The next point, to maintain and provide all statistics as per the requirements from the principal. Next one, timely addressing of grievances if any in the classroom with prior intimation to the principal. And these are the guidelines which are given by KVSRO Chennai regarding the G Suite classrooms. The next is role and responsibility of the subject teachers. First one, to join the class as a co-teacher on being invited only using the G Suite ID. To maintain proper records of the work done through online real-time and asynchronous classes. Online real-time using Gmeet, asynchronous classes whenever you post a video or a link to a video, any assignments, quiz, materials, and ask and assign an activity to the children, that will come under asynchronous classes. So for all the things, whether it is a Gmeet class or an asynchronous class, the record should be maintained. To assign all e-content learning topics only through the topic designed by the class teacher. So only under the topic we need to post our materials. To ensure that daily attendance record is updated for his or her session with the class teacher. To assign the assignments to students and evaluate it through the rubrics. The role of the subject teachers continued to conduct proper assessment for the student as per the direction of the principal, to utilize only the fixed link provided by the class teacher for real-time classes using the Google Meet, to maintain and provide all statistics as per the requirement from the principal, and timely addressing of grievances if any in the classroom with proper intimation to the class teacher and principal, and to follow the structure properly with integration of topics to teach through calendar. Again, as I had mentioned in the role of the class teacher, this particular point will be discussed separately.